Welcome, my gorgeous baby angels, to your brain breath, as I used to say. These are my friends, some of my close friends, actually. Fawcett and Coupon. Rocco's standing in the doorway, begging for wet food, which will come at 5:30 p.m. And I really want to stress, what time is it right now? It is 9:51 a.m., so he's going to have to wait for a little while. Anyways, I want to bathe your brain today. I got this extra scrubby to scrub, that's the word, the filth, gunk, negativity, depression off your brain. Hey, what are you doing? And this, I have a regular sponge. We love our regular sponge. We think it has such gorgeous texture and movement. I also have, what do I have? I have like these things. I thought it would be fun to like poof you, like, you know when you dip something in powder and you poof? That feels so nice on your skin. Anyways, shall we get started? Shall we start with the sponge? We're going in dry. The sponge isn't damp because, Fawcett, because to bring a bowl of water around my 3 children, my 2 children and my elderly roommate would be literally so crazy. So anyways, we'll do the scrubby side first because we love the scrubby side. Fawcett. This happened not this weekend, but last weekend, and I didn't get to tell you about it because I didn't make a video last week because I was once again being crushed by sadness. Anyways, I was moving my outdoor plants inside from the porch for the winter. There were probably better ways to start and finish that sentence, but we are where we are. And I was moving my aloe inside, and my neighbor was on her porch with her cat Muffins, and her cat, her bunny, like the big one, Theodore, came outside, and she was like, Theodore has a runny nose. And I was like, okay. She said, your aloe is really big. I said, it is. It used to be small and sad looking, and then my cat died, and it shot up. Like, it has not stopped growing. And if you're thinking, was your cat eating it? She had no teeth, so just calm down. She said, this is what my neighbor said to me on my porch while I was moving my aloe. This is going to sound crazy. Coupon, please. I'm in the middle of something. I said, I just told you about my dead cat living aloe. Coupon. One moment. I'm back. I said, I just told you about my dead cat living aloe situation. So I highly doubt there's anything that you could say that would make me go, that is crazy. She said, when people we love die, they hang around. So I'm on board with that. She said sometimes they live in our plants. I have a cousin who lived briefly in the plant in my living room. I said, that makes perfect sense to me. I too am insane. But I have to tell you, if I was like a third person, like if I wasn't you or me, like if I just walked up to this conversation, I would have to tell you, like I would be forced to say to you that that is crazy. That is crazy. And then I moved my aloe inside, and then I had help moving my fiddle leaf fig inside from a different neighbor. And that's all I wanted to tell you about moving my plants inside. And I'll go back to scrubbing your brain now. You ready? One scratchy side. We'll do soft side later. This is how the soft side sounds. Okay, I gotta get down to business. Coupon, Fawcett. Oh my God. Girls, they haven't touched those toys since they were kittens, and now what? They're obsessed with them? I can't do this. I'm having the strangest sense of deja vu right now, but I think it's probably just because my cats have behaved badly during a YouTube video before. Is probably what's happening to me. Let's do scrubby side on each side again. What did that one comment say? To hum, I've been working on the railroad. I don't think I know anything past that. You know what rocks? The soundtrack to Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? In the big rock candy mountain. And the lemonade springs and the I cannot for the life of me think what has enticed you to get in that box. No, that's the end of the sentence. Get out of the box. It wouldn't be a realistic video if they didn't try to ruin it. And I stand by that. And I stand by that. If they involve Rocco in their schemes, there's nothing I can do, but I'll be annoyed. Anyways. How should I like, Maybe I need to like, in the big rock candy mountains. Do you feel it scrubbing your brain off? Scrubbing your negativity off your brain? If you wanted to scrub your brain off, you're absolutely not alone in that. Oh my God, Rocco and Coupon are slapping each other. I wish I wasn't so distracted, but I also wish my brain wasn't diseased. So, you know. Should we scratch a little? I think we should scratch a little. Amazing, they're gonna scratch as well. Wow, that was a long purr. I had something else to tell you. What was I going to tell you? I'll soft side while I think of it. In the big rock candy mountain. Soup. Think twice about your actions, queen. Okay. Oh, I remember what I was going to tell you, but I'll soft side this first. I, like all other normal girls, perform monologues for my cats from mostly the shows that I'm watching. What am I performing recently? That's an amazing question, and I would truly eat, pray, love to tell you. Dairy Girls, season 1, episode 1, when Claire, Aaron, and Orla are in Dennis's shop before school. Keep in mind my dairy accent leaves a lot to be desired, and maybe everything to be desired, you know? Are you getting anything? Sure, but I'm doing this fast for Ethiopia. For Christ's sake, what is it with you in Africa? Will you sponsor me? How much? £2. £2? Catch your cell phone. Things are really lousy over there, Aaron. Father Conway showed us this video of this one wee fella, Kamal. He's only 10, and every morning he walks 25 miles to the nearest well. Does he just really enjoy wells, eh? Orla is my favorite character because she is a girl's girl who does not get it. 25 miles? How far is that? Far. Like how far are we talking? Like from here to Boncrana? Further. More like from here to Ballybuffet. Shut up. Here to Ballybuffet? Sure you'd be knackered. Kamal is knackered. Are you sure Kamal isn't exaggerating? Look, stop slagging off Kamal. Kamal doesn't have it easy. Now will you sponsor me or not? Fine. And then she dumps her pick and mix back in the bin. And Dennis walks over. You touch them, you buy them. That's the law. I don't think that is the law. If I say it's the law, Smarthole. Right. It's just I have to give all my money to Kamal. Who is Kamal? He's a wee Ethiopian fella from Ballybuffet, Dennis. I love Orla. Okay. I have many others, but I ultimately at this time will not be performing them. But if you have any requests and I know it, most of the ones that I know are from The Good Place. Let me know. Anyways, let's go back to Scrubby side. I'm tempted to turn the camera around so you know that I was not reading off of anything. It's just that I'm insane and have performed that so many times for my children at the end of the day. It's hopeless. It's hopeless, and that's fine, ultimately. Get down. Right now. If you can't be good, be neutral. To me, Eleanor Shellstrop from The Good Place is the perfect character. Do you want a brain scrub, Soupy? So you want a scrubber? Should I puff you again? I actually have 2 puff balls. I wish I could juggle. Oh my God, I wish I could juggle. I'm not very coordinated. This is me putting happiness powder on your brain. A little more happiness powder. That almost comes off like, no, I'm not going to touch that. Oh my God, the fighting has begun. Thank goodness. When they're fighting each other, they're not fighting objects, and that, look at me, huge relief. Massive relief. I'll go back to scratching, scratching. And I want to say, like, I know you guys love brain scratches, and I love doing that, and I can do that every week. But I think I need ideas for like how to differentiate between them, like when I wore finger puppets or which fingers like something to make the brain scratches different. Just think, just ruminate on that. Should we go back to these? I don't know how I feel about these. They're gorgeous. Gorgeous and beautiful. The first time I ever did a brain bath for you guys, I also put it on TikTok. And the people who invented these sponges, like the company, they sent me a message and said, hey, can we use this video? I said, absolutely not, unless you're writing me a check. I'm not promoting sponges for you. Unless you pay me, then I'll promote the actual heck out of these sponges, is what I will do. The Swiss wannabe scrub. Scrubberoni. Scrub City. It's not SWAT City, it's Scrub City. Very close in locations. Sometimes you end up in one when your GPS is set for the other. Can I poof you? Okay, I've had my fun. Soft side and then some finger scratches. I don't know if this will ruin the magic for you because I don't want to ruin the magic for you. But I have to tell you that I'm not adding in layered sounds. I hope this doesn't ruin the magic for you. I'm not adding in layered sounds after the fact. I'm just doing it at the time. Okay, I'm going to ruin it for you. I have another one in my lap and I just make the sound. Genius. Work smarter, not harder. I'm like if Tony Robbins was hot and insane. You know he still travels around? My brother was coming to Kansas City and he was like, we should go to a show. And so I was like, typed in people coming to Kansas City and Tony Robbins at the time was coming to Kansas City. Does this sound good? That sounds pretty dang good to me. What would happen if you rubbed the scrub and the scrub together? No, it would get stuck. Regular scratches. There's so much cat hair on my face. Feels like, I don't know, when I'm just walking around my house, there's like a regular amount of cat hair on my face. But when I like film videos, it feels like there's more than a regular amount of cat hair on my face. Would you like to be scratched? Is that it? Soup. Come get you some scritches. The food tin that I keep their food in says, come get you some slop. That's all I wanted to tell you. Fawcett's playing with her favorite ball. I don't know if you like this, but I like doing it. Soup, don't you want to be scrubbed? You know what is sitting right here that I don't think I've showed since pot roast died? Oh my god, it's covered in hair. Someone sent me this after pot roast died. It makes a loud noise, so just... Oh, it's covered in so much hair. Look at its nose. Heavenly. Heavenly. I got so much stuff after pot roast died, and I would like to make a video going through it, all the stuff that came to my P.O. box after she passed, but it's just like, it's just too hard still, you know? Maybe if I'm ever able. Suicide. Suicide. I wish Coupon would come back up here. We could pluck your negativity. I'm reading. No, I'm listening to an audiobook, which is reading to me. You know how I was reading, listening to an audiobook of the In Death series by J.D. Robb, who is really just Nora Roberts. One of the audiobooks I bought during the pandemic, which doesn't make any sense because the library exists. Why was I buying audiobooks? Is a Nora Roberts book, and it's called The Witness, and I actually like it. Suicide. I can't hear Coupon, and that is worrisome. Can I show you something? Since we're over here, and I don't usually sit over here, I forget that all these things exist. This is a tin my mom gave me a while ago. But in it, I keep little clippings of hair. I don't keep Fawcett and Coupon's hair in here because I keep their hair in a baggie in the living room because I have so much of it, and I'm going to make a scarf. But anyways, Pot Roast would get these little like tangles in her belly hair and belly fur, and they weren't like mats, but I don't know, maybe this is a mat, but I would cut them out, and I cut this one out, and it was just so beautiful and gorgeous to me. I low-key wish I had framed it. It looks like an undersea creature. I love it. When she died, I would like try to smell the stuff that I have in here. And it didn't smell like her. It doesn't. Here's another undersea creature belly. belly tangle. She is very gorgeous to me. I also have some of Carrot's fur. I have pot roast whiskers and a nail, what do you call those? A nail sheath when they fool a woof. I also have some very random stuff in here, but mainly I just wanted to show you the belly tangles. Where did I put the stinking lid? Oh. And I do store this above my Twilight books. And I do that. I think so much about what it will be like when the world ends. And do I have a plan to get water, food? No. But I'm trying to collect books that if technology stops forever, I'll have enough books to be happy. And cat food. And those are my priorities. That's all. Okay, one last scratch. Oh my God, faucet's going for the camera. What's it? Please, we're almost done. Just don't. Okay, I'll start our last scratch over again. Okay, I love you. Have a gorgeous week. Goodbye.